Rachel Garceau with the On Your Side forecast.
It is 6:49. All right, let's talk about the weather trend after today about what's going to be happening. Today, definitely going to be the warmest of the next week. We get a little closer to average in the coming days. So this is kind of what happens. We get down to the 50s, into the 40s, and next week we'll pop back up into the 50s. But all of these temperatures are well above average for the beginning of February. Now today, we will see temperatures much more typical of late April, if you can believe it. Normally we hit the low to mid 60s as our average high temperatures nearing the end of April. So this is just unbelievable warmth that's coming in today. Boise will likely be about 1 or 2 degrees shy of that record high of 65 degrees set 3 years ago in 2015. Mountain Home could set a new warmth record with an expected high of 62. Caldwell expecting 64. That would just fly past and shatter that previous record of 58 degrees. Jerome and Cascade will also be very close to or at record warmth this afternoon. Just unbelievable. Now, if you look at what's happening off to the east in the upper half and the eastern portion of the country, hard to believe that while we're dealing with temperatures that are much more like mid-spring, look at the temperatures across Bismarck into Minnesota, into places like Chicago and Detroit, barely climbing out of the teens in Chicago and Detroit today. A high of 8 degrees in Bismarck, and across the west, you can see just how mild it is thanks to that high pressure. Mid-80s in Phoenix today, and the 60s will stretch all the way into Salt Lake City and Denver this afternoon. So a tale of two very different seasons. It is still very much winter above the jet stream. Here's that trough that's allowing all that cold air to filter in. And of course, we have our nice mild weather here in the west. Just unbelievable conditions. Now, it's not going to be a day of full-on bright, eye-burning sunshine necessarily today. We will have some clouds coming and going, but also behind this morning's cloud cover, we're seeing pockets of clearing. So we will have sunshine. This won't be a full-on day of brilliant sunshine, and all the precipitation you see here, the storms happening up in the Idaho panhandle and into Montana, will stay well to the north today. We just get to deal with some abnormally warm weather. Beautiful day ahead of us. Lunch on the patio might even be in order. We'll be into the mid to upper 50s just by lunchtime today. So the high for Ontario, 60 degrees, 61 or so in Caldwell, bumping up to probably 64 this afternoon. Again, these temperatures will kind of vary from town to town, from place to place, but still record challenging warmth no matter where you are today for most places. 55 in Council, 44 in McCall. There's that 50 expected in Cascade. Just beautiful even up in the mountains with partly to mostly sunny skies. Pushing 50 in Stanley, 52 expected in Fairfield today. A little breezy at times there on the Camas Prairie. It'll be windy in the Magic Valley, but still comfortable. Highs into the low 60s around Twin Falls this afternoon. All right, tomorrow, after our beautiful day today, we'll get a little bit more seasonable, but still 10 degrees above average after a cold front sweeps in. That's how warm we're going to be. A cold front will only drop us into the low 50s. Things will get breezy tomorrow. Then we get even cooler on Saturday, but still a beautiful weekend ahead with lots of sunshine to kick off the weekend there on Saturday.